Hey guys, it's Nathan from Tattooing 101, and today I'm here with Nina Scott. She's just finished up doing some private coaching with me and Brandon. And yeah, she's just come on today to kind of talk about, the experience and the kind of results that she got. So yeah, thanks for coming on today, Nina. How you going?
Doing very well, thank you.
It's been a while since we've seen you. Your studio's looking tight as.
Hey, thanks.
Have you been doing like some renovation work or something, or
Yeah, we've done a lot in here. We've been making a lot of money, so it's made it a lot easier to get the renovations done.
beautiful? That's what we like to hear. Um, I'd love for you to kind of just sort of tell everyone like what made you, come to tattooing 101? What like challenges or like struggles do you have in terms of like getting into tattooing?
Yeah. So I live in a relatively small town. There's not really a lot of shops in this town. Getting an apprenticeship, traditional apprenticeship at least, would have been really challenging. I work full time. I have a gaggle of children that I take care of, and so just the the time commitment would have also been a huge barrier for me. So I found Tattooing 101, and it just kind of organically led me to you guys.
Awesome. A lot of our students are definitely in the same boat. I'd love for you to kind of tell us a bit about, when you started doing the coaching with me and Brendan, I'd love for you to just sort of share what the experience was like, in terms of, the daily training that we gave you, the weekly calls that we had, the messenger access that you had, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was really neat going into it because there was a really clear pathway made out. It was clear like what the expectation was of me, what I needed to be doing to get where I wanted to go. We had met initially, and I was able to communicate to you what my ultimate goals were, and I felt like the program was kind of built around that and really moved me towards where I was trying to go. The feedback from everything that I submitted was really helpful, and I was able to apply everything that you guys told me and just do better next time. Being able to message when I got stuck on things was huge. Just hey, you guys, what's up with this, and getting that feedback was really helpful. And with the time differences, pretty much always having somebody there was really helpful too.
So yeah, over the 12 weeks that we were working together, what did the day-to-day kind of stuff look like? What did we get you to do?
Yeah, love drawing, lots of drills that kind of built on to everything else. You started with these steps and then it built on with these steps and so on and so forth. And at least before I knew it, I was doing things that I definitely couldn't have done a week ago. And then 2 weeks later, I was doing things I couldn't do and it just stacked and stacked. And one day it all felt like it kind of came together just following that map that you guys had set up for me.
Awesome. So a lot of our students are definitely in the same boat. But now that you finished up with the coaching with us, I'd love for you to tell the guys, what was the experience like? What did the day-to-day kind of training and stuff look like when you were, doing the coaching with us, and how was the whole process for you in general?
Yeah. So there was a pretty clear roadmap that was made out that included drawings that I did daily. There were drills that I did daily. There were calls that we did weekly. Um, I got feedback pretty much daily on everything that I submitted, from drawings to drills. And it was really in depth to things that I was doing right, to things that I was doing wrong, to ways that I could improve, things that I could do better. Um, it was nice to be able to message with things I was getting stuck on, seemingly even small things that are like, oh, this is kind of dumb. Maybe I shouldn't, bother or anything. I never felt that way. There was never a time that I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I always felt really supported and did get a lot of help. And it definitely helped me to improve, honestly, more than I even thought that I would or could.
Yeah, cool. And how did you find, well, probably one of the key components of us being able to help you make as much progress as what we did was watching video footage of you actually tattoo. How did you find that in terms of usefulness when you were working on the training and stuff with us?
That was really helpful. A lot of times I would be doing things like, oh, I'm killing it. And then come to find out, no, 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 that's not what you're doing. And being able to get that corrected right then, right there, and, say, okay, this is what I need to do next time to do better. I don't, I don't know where else I could have gotten something like that specific to what I was doing, to be able to get those things caught right away.
Awesome. And yeah, you definitely did make a ton of progress, and it's obviously showing in your calendar right now. I guess it's kind of like a perfect segue. Since you've completed the coaching, I'd love to hear about some of the results that you've gotten after the program. Like, what have you achieved in terms of, clients and, revenue and stuff like that, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
Yeah. So since, let's see, we've been done for a couple of weeks, and I've actually doubled my initial investment. So I'm not mad about that.
Nice.
um, I've been able to reinvest a lot of money into setting up the studio space, and just getting really everything that I needed to get set up. My calendar's it's pretty full. Initially, I was really worried that, oh my god, I'm not going to get people, and now I'm at the point where I'm blocking time off. Like, oh, I need to breathe a little bit. Um, it's actually been really wild.
Revenue you at per week, roughly?
Per week, I'm doing, I guess on average, they say guess low on income, high on expenses, right? I would say I'm doing, I don't know, 12, 1,500.
You're doing $1,200 to $1,500 a week? Dude, you're already making like the same amount of money, if not more, than you were in your other job. Dude,
And I work
tomorrow.
less. So yeah.
How far, like roughly how far out in advance booked are you right now?
With the time that I have available, I would say I'm about 3 weeks or so booked out.
Awesome. So if anyone's like maybe sitting on the fence, or they're, undecided about, doing private coaching with me and Brandon, what would you say to them?
I mean, I think that everybody, like I said, I think just go for it. Just go for it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to get better. You're going to learn something. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you shoot that shot if you have it? Um, it's going to progress you so much farther than you think it will. I know it did for me, and it was worth it. It was worth it. And the accounting side of me, like, I'm an accountant. That's what I do. I count money all day. I've doubled my investment. To me, if nothing else, that made it worth it.
Sick. Well, Nina, I appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for coming on. And if you are interested in doing private coaching with me or Brendan, there'll be a link at the bottom of this page where you can book a time in our calendar. We'll jump on a call, see if it's a good fit, and go from there. Thanks for coming on, Nina, and I'll see you guys on the call.